Yeah. I swear to God, if you're not sold soon, you're going to go in a sack in here, well.
This is the area that the puppies are in when they're not being filmed. They're being filmed next door, and that's where all those crates that you can see are. And literally just to get the shots, they're placed in there. This is an area where they're obviously, as you can see, relaxing, they've got food, they've got water, and they're displaying all the behaviours that we expect to see in a puppy, which is to eat, sleep, play, and they're having a moment now of madness where you can see that they're playing really well. They've already had a sleep, they've been asleep for over an hour. And what we're doing is we're working with them, so we're not disturbing their pattern. Whenever they're awake, that's when we've been doing any filming with them. And then when they're asleep, they're being allowed to sleep and they're resting. And as you can see, hello. There's a very playful puppy here. But yeah, they're very, very happy, very healthy puppies, and that's the most important thing, that we put their welfare first.
Ah, look at this one. The white one. Oh my God, you're so adorable.
So we're just filming a scene with the puppies in the crate. What I'm making sure is that there's no signs of distress in the puppies while they're in the crate. There's a lot of people milling around and a lot of activity, but these puppies are very used to it, and they've been on site now all day, and they're getting very used to the noises, etc. And what I will look for is signs of any distress in those puppies. Even if they started to become overly vocal and showing any clear signs of fear or distress, they would be removed immediately. But we wouldn't never let that get to that position.
Hello.
The term puppy farming is essentially breeders that are buying in puppies or breeding puppies at a really high rate. Those puppies' welfare is usually compromised. They're not looked after properly. Their needs aren't met in terms of food, treatment for vaccinations, those kind of things. They've usually got parasites. They're bred, sold very young sometimes, and because they're not very healthy, they're sold to somebody, an unsuspecting, obviously, member of public, and sadly a lot of these puppies will go on and die. They might also have behavioural issues because they've not been raised properly. They may well have been taken away from their mothers a lot younger, which means that they will end up later on in life sometimes having those behavioural issues because they haven't had that socialisation that's really important. If you think or you suspect somebody is running a puppy farm, is get as much information as you can and obviously report that either to the RSPCA, or you could report it to the police or also the local authority. All breeders of puppies, breeders of dogs, should be licensed by the local authority. If you're looking to buy a puppy, the things to look out for is make sure that when you go to look at a puppy, you're not rushed in any way. A good breeder will allow you to come and view that puppy several times before you actually go away with it. You should get good paperwork with the puppy, vaccination cards, and it's really important to check all of those things. The most important thing is that if your gut tells you that something feels wrong, then normally it does feel wrong. I've taken so many statements from members of public that have bought puppies, and almost, I'd say over 95% of those people have always said to me, I knew in my gut that there was something wrong. And so you will know if you're buying from somebody that's reputable and good. Look at the signs of, is it a healthy puppy? Have you seen it with the mother? That's really important. And does it look healthy? If it doesn't look healthy, I know it's difficult, but you should walk away and report it. The best way for people to report any cruelty or neglect that they see with any animal is to contact the RSPCA. Give as much information as you can, as much about the circumstances that you can see, as much evidence as you can, and then it will be sent out to the right inspector in that area, and we can obviously then go and look at any animals and give any help or advice, or in severe cases remove any animals from any neglectful situations. It's been a real lovely journey between both Coronation Street and the RSPCA to put this storyline together and make sure that the welfare of any of the animals that we've used hasn't been compromised.